Hush, hush. Tales from the military. Episode 1. For 18 years, I worked for the United Kingdom Ministry of Defence as an atmospheric scientist. And during that time, I was known as a mobile grade. This meant that you had no particularly fixed place as your permanent workstation. You could be deployed anywhere within where the Ministry of Defence was needing you, and it could be anywhere in the world, including the Falkland Islands, the other side of the world. And so, during this period of employment, I was often living in military accommodation. I would be staying in the sergeant's mess, the officer's mess, the airman's mess at different locations, and pretty much being like in the military but still being a civilian. So you didn't have to wear a uniform. And what's important is that I didn't have the restrictions put onto me that the military people have. I had all their restrictions. It was under military law, but I was still a civilian. I hadn't joined up, so to speak. So this put me into a very unusual situation, a privileged position of being able to observe how the military people work, but the mentality of the military, how they operate, and their psyche, but from the inside. Sorry about the croaky voice, my voice is breaking down, and I'll start to speak nice and quiet so that to keep my voice from getting worn out. The military army, I was close to the army, British Army, the British Navy, British Air Force in particular, and the American Navy and American Army. In fact, if I was a supplier of services, the customer was something like an Air Force fighter pilot. So imagine that as a job where an Air Force fighter pilot comes in and says, I'm about to flatten a country. So can you give me an atmospheric brief as I'm flying over there to make sure we know what we're expecting in the atmosphere as we're flying over to wherever. These very brave pilots were highly trained. It would cost maybe about £5 million to train one pilot. So they were an expensive commodity. Top flight professionals. So I was living and breathing the same air as all these people. The top brass, often in the military, because of the nature of the job, I was always mixing with the top guys. They eat literally the top guns. So it's a fascinating area, not a normal job. The fascinating point about it is that I was always a civilian, so essentially I was free. I could walk away from this any time. Eventually I did walk away. So this is going to be a fun story, and of course, having signed the Official Secrets Act, there's only certain things I can say, and most things I can't say, but I can give you a good idea. So, I'll speak to you in the next episode. Bye bye for now.